Welcome on into our first best of 3 series of the day, the losers bracket. What is this, round 3.1? I'm not entirely sure. Winner of this moves on to the losers bracket final. Loser of this goes home with something. I'm not entirely sure what. The rewards are on a different scene. It's boosters, coal, you know, that kind of stuff, and some doubloons. Anyway, green team in this game on the northern spawn here on north will be MOYAI, and they're going to be running Montana, Burgoyne, Salem, Moscow, Minotaur, Gearing, Grozovoy, and a Daring. Meanwhile, for the red team, red team in the southern spawn, STCN, are going to be running Yamato, Kremlin, Salem, Moskva, Minotaur, Haragumo, Alvaro de Bazan, and the Daring. Let's go look at some builds. Alright, starting with you. Normal stuff on the Daring, going in the improved talent. I think it's Cunningham. It doesn't really matter. It's like the tiniest bonus in the universe. Salem here with Ovechkin for the improved survivability expert. We have the Minotaur here, also running one of the British captains. That might be Jack Dunkirk, actually. I don't know at this point. It doesn't really matter. You're not going to proc any talents. That's not a thing. But that's going to be Radar Minotaur, as expected. We have Burgoyne running Swift and Science, along with improved repair party readiness. They're also running the DCP mod in slot 1. The Salem here going to be running Radar, as well as Reload mod, standard stuff. Montana, DCP mod slot 1, basics of survivability, all that stuff, general stuff. Minotaur, again, Radar. I think we looked at that one already, right? Yeah, we looked at no, there's 2 Minotaurs. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Red team Daring going to be running relatively standard stuff. RPF on his Daring. We've got Haragumo here, AFT, RPFs, smoke. No smoke slot 3. No smoke slot 3 for some reason. I'd take the smoke mod and thought 3. You're a smoke bot, do it. Moskva, legendary module. Salem here, going to be running Reload mod, Demolition Expert. Kremlin here, DCP mod slot 1, turret traverse. I suppose it's alright running DCP mod. I don't know, man. Anyway, Moskva here, going to be running leg mod in slot 6, along with Demolition Expert again. Yamato, going to be running legendary module, running heavy AP. Alright. Heavy AP, going to take all the fires in the world, along with Spotter mod in slot 1. Minotaur here, going to be a Radar Minotaur, running RPF and improved consumable duration. And finally, the Alvaro de Bazan, running RPF, along with Smoke mod. Why does the Alvaro have Smoke mod, and the Haragumo doesn't? Alright. I'll just accept these. We'll just accept these things. Initial deployments over the A cap. Green team have sent Daring, Gearing, Minotaur, Burgoyne. At B cap, they have a single Minotaur manning the top of the cap there. He's going to have radar control over that. If anything tries to go in, he'll just, shoot it. Then finally, over at C, we have Moskva, Salem, Montana, and Grozovoy. For the red team, they are countering with Alvaro plus Minotaur plus Yamato at the A cap. B cap is just going to be manned by Solo Moskva. C cap, Bowen, Moskva, Kremlin, Salem, Haragumo. So the 10 line looks like it's going to be quite fun. Radars coming out on both sides of the map. Daring for the red team caught in C. Daring for the green team of MOYAI caught in A. Minotaur, Moskva. And it looks like so far it's only MOYAI's Daring's taking any damage. Didn't take a lot. Got funny buttoned once, so he's now the Minotaur's going to walk at the smoke screen. That means that the 2 Minotaurs are probably about to find each other. This Minotaur's waiting for this one's radar to end to then re-enter the radar zone so that he can get a radar back at the enemy Minotaur and get a salvo in from his Burgoyne. He did not want to risk the salvo from the return salvo from the Yamato, so he's going to wait for the free salvo, which is quite nice actually. Let's see if they want to do that. I assume that's the play. Minotaur takes a couple of torpedoes in the smoke screen, pops his hydro now. Oh no. Oh no. Now gets seen on the way out of the smoke screen, broadside at the opposing Minotaur, getting chunked. Where is the Burgoyne salvo? Where is the Burgoyne salvo? There it is. And this Minotaur is not going to enjoy his... Okay, no, he's fine. He's completely fine. He's completely fine. Reload booster, not available for the... Oh, there's another salvo. Gets something on him this time. Radar comes out. They will find the Alvaro Bazan in the cap as well. Still have vision on the Minotaur for however much longer. There's the second Burgoyne salvo. Does take a big chunk out of him. Minotaur's heal not available right now. That is a super heal if you can actually get to it, but getting to it is going to be the problem. Apparently he got like a torpedo tube permanent during all of that, so... Actually, he got 2 torp tubes permanent. What? He's lost both of his left side torps. Well, other than the 910 line, we see, you know, Haragumo smoking up Salem. They're just going to be kited by Montana and Salem, and the push will come in waves. Kremlin going to be walking up there. They've already taken the sea cap. They don't need to too heavily focus on this anymore. They're going to rotate a couple of their ships off. Or they can push up the channel, which is also an option, so they can catch anything trying to retreat. Minotaur finally got to his heel down there, as you can see. Grozvoy pressing all of the consumables at the same time in the background. Salem now making the jump to the next island in front of the opposing Montana Salem is not going to be a fun experience for him. But he's going to get behind his island. He should be able to find a nice little spot to disengage eventually. Failing that, he can just, you know, stop shooting. Oh, never mind. Brody's Moskva has a nice little angle on him. This might be a dead Salem here. Just waiting for the dispersion to agree with his salvo. There's a big hit. Dispersion finally agrees with him, and this one might be the finishing blow here. He's going to try and accelerate, except that salvo dumped in the island, unfortunately. So Salem is still alive, but he's not getting dark. Haragumo's came to try and assist with a smoke screen, but instead now he's just getting caught as well. Haragumo pops his DCP, trying desperately to reach his Salem to smoke him up, but I think that might be too little too late. There's only 1,000 HP remaining on that. Smoke goes down. And the Salem accelerates away from it. And the Haragumo puts the smoke all the way behind the Salem. And then turns. Yep, nope. Well, the smoke extraction did not go to plan. Meanwhile, in B, we have seen that the Daring has now reversed his way into the cap. Minotaur is now forced to pop his radar. Gets a nice little angle on him, but he's going to turn. How much? Oof. That still did a fair chunk. That's still a fair chunk. But now the Daring's going to angle and minimize the amount of damage he's going to take. And he does have to worry about a wall of torpedoes while he does that, but should be okay. Oh, he also has to worry about Burgoyne salvos. But during all this, the Moskva has pushed up to the next island and has now started engagement on this. Daring still tanking that radar. Minotaur walking around the corner towards the bow of the Moskva. Kremlin now in a position to maybe get some salvos onto the Minotaur as well. Ow! So the Minotaur is just going to slowly reverse himself away and hope that he gets unspotted, but unfortunately he's now walking into the waiting arms of the opposing Minotaur, who is sat here waiting. So this Minotaur is kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. He can't go forward because there's a Kremlin, he can't go backwards because there's a Minotaur. He can't sit there because there's still a Kremlin. Not a fun experience. So basically the only way to extract that Minotaur is to try and farm out this Moskva before the Minotaur explodes. Or to find a way to deny this, like the Burgoyne perhaps is going to try and deny that Minotaur. It's all a little bit messy over there. Minotaur and Gearing are probably going to rotate around the bottom and see if they can get behind some of this stuff. Currently, points-wise, it's still pretty even. MOYAI with that early ship kill still have the lead. But this is anyone's game still. Minotaur from MOYAI takes another big hit. Moskva still getting farmed, but the Minotaur is alive still. Has a super heal going. The Moskva, on the other hand, does not have a super heal and is down to 7,000 health. Blind Fire Kremlin salvo comes in whiffs. And this should be the STCN Moskva going down. So saving Private Minotaur appears to be a successful mission. Never mind. The Kremlin got him eventually. Well, we'll call that one a draw then. Minotaur trades for the Moskva. Second Moskva, however, is also pushed up. And he now has to worry about things on his broadside. As we see, we have the Salem and Grozovoy there. Although he is being currently open water gunboated by a Haragumo. Minotaur over here is currently spotted. Looks like both Minotaurs have caught each other in radar. And they're both just trying their hardest to not end up having something ugly happen. This gearing stuck bow in, pro ace. Caught deep within that radar. Going to try and reverse himself out of there. In the meantime, Minotaur of Doctor is going to try and open water gunboat to Yamato. Funny Button Salvo comes in from the Alvaro de Bazan to try and finish off the gearing. The gearing also has another issue of a wall of torpedoes, which he has a perfect size gap in if he just doesn't move, but unfortunately he pressed W. TCP not available for the full duration of that flood. Also, Moskva dies. They burn out the second Moskva. However, the Kremlin also decided to come out to play, and now we have a Grozovoy being blind fired by the Haragumo. It's all a little bit, it's all going a little bit pitong here. There is a wall of torpedoes coming in towards that Kremlin, but he's going to know, and he's going to start getting out of there. Burgoyne and Yamato going to be having a bit of a meeting of the minds, where the Burgoyne turns full broadside to said Yamato and loses all of his health. Trying to get out of there before the Yamato got his turret reload off, I guess, and it just didn't go to plan. Wall of torpedoes trying to come across the Yamato, but again, he's not going that way. Line, this Salem is currently, like, broadsiding those torpedoes. He doesn't actually have Hydra on his ship because he's a Salem. You don't have access to it. You have to swap out your radar for it, which is a choice that you can make. Shots coming in towards the Haragumo from the Salem. They're trying to finish him off. Haragumo just dumps the smoke screen. He's like, alright, I'm done now. See ya, bye. But this leaves a very low health Grozovoy and a very burning Salem. I mean, the Salem could DCP this if he wants to. There we go. So how do you dislodge this Kremlin? Oh, with your Moskva and Montana, obviously. Okay, that's how you do that. Points are still ticking quite heavily for STCN. They're going to get a bit of a point income from, like, holding the sea cap right now. Yamato lost, like, all of his health at some point. Might have eaten daring conga lines. found a nice little gap here for the Minotaur to lob to get damage on the Yamato for quite a while there, but it's not going to be able to finish him off. There is a bunch of conga line torpedoes heading in towards the Kremlin, but the Daring's in front to hydro them, so unless the Daring wants to go, like, you know, nom 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 and eat one, no, he's going to hydro all of them. I'm not sure if the Yamato has time to maneuver past all of this, though. Is this... No, he has time, Daring torpedoes are not the fastest things in the world, are they? The Kremlin has pressed W, towards the face of the Moskva and Co. Yeah, all those torpedoes are all left. Kremlin chooses to plunk a salvo into the opposing Montana, comes around the corner, and then realizes what I could have won. Could have been a Salem right there. He could have shot, or he could have shot the Moskva through the bow, top off anyway. So this will allow CCAP to be retaken by MOYAI, and that'll put them in a very strong position. They might even be able to pick up this Haragumo kill at some point soon. If they do catch him in the radar, because he's just caught inside it, Moskva salvo will be coming in. Actually, it will not, because he went behind the island. Montana salvo will be coming in, though. Daring picked up the Daring in the middle. I'm not sure how that Daring won that. Haragumo survives. Yamato, on the other hand, doesn't look like he's doing too much. Trading back and forth once again between the Minotaurs over on the A cap. Nobody wants to die. Alvaro caught deep within this radar, but it's a Minotaur. You can just kind of angle to it and be alright for the most part. Radar is down now, but STCN are probably going to try and flip this cap. There's no recon test possibility for MOYAI right now, which means that they might be in a little bit of a hurry. Actually, so they need to dislodge this Yamato and take B now, I think is their play. So you have Daring here, who's going to smoke up and start farming. The problem is getting the vision on the Yamato. Currently we're spotting it with Montana. I mean, Montana can just walk around the corner and win that fight. Potentially, maybe, sort of-ish, a little bit. It's not if he comes out full broadside, though. Ooh, boy. Return salvo from the Yamato. Minimal. Minimal. But they need to dislodge the STCN Yamato from B cap quickly. Or at least find a way to block. Alright, he's going down, he's going down. Daring's got on him. Heal comes out from the Yamato. Montana going to be looking for another HE salvo towards his bow. Salem and the Grozavoy looking to be going around the bottom of it. There we go. Daring takes down the Yamato. That's going to free up. They don't even need the B cap anymore, but MOYAI going to walk at the B cap, take that, and that should be the game. Haragumo can't really do anything anymore. Minotaur looking like he wants to try and make some sort of play here, I guess. Moskva kills the Haragumo. Okay, never mind. That's what he can do. He can go die. Then yeah, this will be wrapping the game up in about a minute's time, I guess. Minotaur Raider comes out, does find the Grozavoy, who was very low, but I don't think he has an angle on him. You're going to need a lot of heroics to do this. He's opening up on the Salem. He's getting some resets in, I guess. And then he gets chunked for his entire HP bar. Pops the super heal. Yeah, you don't want to be in this situation in a Minotaur. You don't want to be facing a Des Moines class cruiser by like running at its bow. Yeah. And that is going to wrap up our first game of the day with a victory for MOYAI, taking 1-0 lead in the series. Well, that was scrappy. The highlight of that game was the Haragumo just like, I'm coming to smoke you. I'm coming to smoke you. I'm coming to smoke you. Don't worry, you can continue shooting. I'm gonna smoke you. I'm gonna smoke you. So I'm getting shot at. Give me a minute. I'm coming to smoke you. I'm coming to smoke you. I missed you, sorry. The Salem pressed W a little bit instead of S as well, because he was afraid of another Moskva salvo, not realizing that the Moskva had already shot blocked himself behind the rock. So you just have this Haragumo desperately trying to smoke up his Salem after he gets the Soul Citadel down from him. After like 3 salvos of ass dispersion, he then gets like the Moskva finally gets the Citadels he's looking for. Yeah, good start of the day. Good start of the day, really. So yeah, we're getting ready for game number 2 here. I guess I'm just like thinking about this, thinking about my hangover, thinking about all the things I should have done yesterday, regretting all of my life choices. Very much regretting my life choices. Anyway, next map will be North Waters, because we just played North. Now we'll play the other northern one. No, we're not playing Northern Lights. That'd be too much. You can't have Northern Waters, and Northern Lights back to back. That'd be just, yeah. We don't have Northern Lights in any tournaments, actually. Not, which is, yeah, I wonder why. It's basically Old North, before they reworked it to have weird gaps in it. I don't know why we used to have 2 of the same map. One has pretty sky. Yeah, I suppose it does, but yeah. Alright, anyway, next map. Cool. Which waiting on the players getting ready. I'm gonna be trying to find something. Oh god. That's, yeah. God damn it. Aha! Well, now the other game's going. If the other game's going. Hakui versus G-Watt. Spoilers. Currently a 1-0 lead to Hakui. And spoilers. I mean, it's not really spoilers when you've probably got another tab open watching that one, right? Just waiting on everyone getting back in and readied up then. Apparently a couple of players need to go play this module. I am going to go ready myself up with filling up my water bottle. Be right back. Oh boy. Right. Nuggets, get off my desk. I don't want you yet. If I keep looking at you, I'm going to eat you, and I already feel fat. Oh boy, yes. My Twitch chat are currently watching Formula 1 as well, apparently. Player status: 8 out of 9 players in the room for STCN, 1 missing. 9 out of 9 in the room for MOYAI, about 6 of them readied up. STCN's last guy's come in now. He's the only one not ready for them. STCN are all readied up, waiting on the MOYAI guys, 3 to go. In case you're wondering how it's going right now. Right, 8 out of 9, ready for MOYAI. Just waiting on one more player. We might be waiting for the other game to end, question mark. Well, considering Lord Zath just joined this room, I think the other series might be over. Well, thank you, Anonymous, whoever you are. Yeah, all the other streamers are coming in from the other room, so I assume we're waiting for the other casters. So it looks like they got a bit of extra gameplay because we were so delayed. Lovely police siren going past. Yeah, we're waiting on the other streamers getting in because apparently that game was a speed run apparently. So yeah. Which will mean, spoilers, that GWAT have been eliminated from the tournament, and they will take 8th place. Well, 7th. They will be joined by the loser of this game, who will also be taking 7th. Wait, actually, is it 7th? Hang on, I don't know. Shaft and Rain are currently number 1 and 2. The winner of this is 3. Yeah, so 5th and 6th. These guys are 5th. GWAT will be taking 5th place. Double elimination is complicated, especially when it's actually the only double elimination for the losers bracket, but single elimination for the winners bracket. I don't even know. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, we don't actually have any more games after the winners bracket final, so it's weird. Because in theory, we should have a game after the winners bracket final, which would be, you know, the winner of the losers bracket game versus the loser of the winners bracket final. And then in theory after that we should have another game, which would be the grand final, where the winner of the losers bracket faces the winner of the winners bracket. And then there might even be another series if the loser of the winners bracket wins the final, and then you have double elimination. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're getting into the game. So, green team here on North in Game 2 of this best of 3 series with 1-0 lead to MOYAI is going to be taking place here on North in the Northern Waters, and in the Northern Spawn in green is going to be MOYAI, and they're going to be running Montana, Schlieffen, Sailor, Moskva, Haragumo, Z52, Daring, and a Yu Yang. Meanwhile, for the red team, Conqueror, Burgoyne, Moskva, Minotaur, Shimakaze, Gearing, Daring. Let's stick with some builds. Starting up with the Z52, Hydro Mod, RPF, Torpedo Reload. We now move on to the Yu Yang, who's going to be running Dazzle and Radar. We then have Haragumo running BFT, AFT, no legendary module. We saw this yesterday. I didn't like it then. I don't like it now. If you're playing Haru, you play it as a smoke bot, because that's an expensive slot to spend. This Moskva is going to be taking Ovechkin, but skipping out on Survivability Expert, instead taking RPF. He's also going to have IFA and Demolition Expert. Sorry, I'm choking right now. Schlieffen, full secondary fire prevention, not taking the extra heal. Slot 1, he's got the secondary health module. Slot 3, secondary. Slot 6, secondaries. Montana DCP mod, slot 1. Vigilance, so you can see torpedoes earlier and take slightly less damage from them. Not a fan of the skill in general. Salem, outnumbered and top grade gunner. Demolition Expert, going just raw DPM. No heavy HE though. He's not going full. Yeah. Moskva legendary module, survivability expert. Not using the improved captain. Take Ovechkin. You get improved survivability expert. I think that's everyone for the green team. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to go the red builds. Starting off with the Daring, who's about to find his way into Radar. Relatively standard stuff. Behind that, we have the Minotaur, who's going to be running Radar, who's currently got it active. We'll be finding the Z52. That's his build quickly. Let's go over some stuff. I'll try and keep that in the shot in the background so you can watch what's happening. Gearing, legendary module, RPF, Swift and Silence. Minotaur behind it, going to be running Radar. He has top grade gunner. Yeah, relatively standard stuff. He's gun DPM. Burgoyne behind that. Brisk, improved adrenaline rush from John Jackson, Moskva. This one's taken improved survivability expert and legendary module. Finally, over here we have this other Moskva, who's also taking the improved survivability expert from Ovechkin and legendary module. Conqueror, going to be running improved repair party readiness and the DCP mod in slot 1. We're seeing a lot of DCP mod in slot 1 in battleships. And finally, Shimakaze, survivability expert from Suzuki Brothers, and Speed Boost mod, Swift and Silence RPF. Let's just toggle it a little smaller and then keep it open. Let's just scale it down and then keep it open for you guys, just in case you want to stare at it. In case you want to stare at the builds for the rest of the game. God damn it. Can you, like, go back to the side of the screen when I put you there and stay there? No, apparently, no, you can't. There we go. Alright, Daring torpedoes going across the cap. Other than that, nobody's really taking very much damage apart from the red Daring who got caught in the Hydro and then the Moskva radar. If you see a Z52 on this map, you probably know instantly where it's going to be. It's going to be in the middle of B. I see a lot more Z52 in the middle of here on NA than I do on the other servers. I don't know why. EU, it just doesn't seem to exist too much. Right, Haragumo raining down HE at the Conqueror. Just open water gunboating Haragumo. And the Conqueror's being focused. Alright, radar contest happening over at sea. Daring gets caught in it, taking a lot of damage here. We do have, like, it's the same strat we saw from Rain the other day, where we have the very heavy 10-line push with the Begoin behind it. Just forces back anything. If you want to try and park up a Minotaur here, it just explodes. The problem is Salem wasn't banned out, so they're not going to have a radar deep. Also, they spent... I don't get this. I don't get bringing the Haragumo and the Salem and then not using them as a combination. I don't get it. Like, if you want to run a gun DD, I guess you can do that. But again, I would rather have something with more DPM and utility. I would rather bring Wooster or Colbert or... well, Des Moines, really, but... you know, you're spending that slot on the Haragumo, so you can't bring the Des Moines. Hell, even a Zhao. I would rather have a Zhao than an open water gunboating Haragumo. Not disrespecting the ship, it's just... if you want to bring the strongest thing you can, that's going to be putting the legendary module on the Haragumo, using it to smoke things in various places. I mean, they're not needing it right now. They're winning on A, they're holding B, and then they're slowly losing C, which they expected. But it's, you know, it's been a long hold, and MOYAI got some work to do if they want to try and actually like get anything done. That's actually a Hydro Salem, so he's gonna see all of those. Never mind, it's a Radar Salem. He didn't see any of them, and he dies. Ouch. Well, that hurts. That hurt a lot. Alright, so Z52 in the middle is still behind his little rock. He lives there now. It's like, this is my private island. Would you like to come visit? I'll hydro you. You can never visit again. However, Minotaur and Daring are now Moskva and Daring are now starting to find angles over the top to farm out this Moskva. Once this Moskva goes down, they can start walking at the Z52 surround and do whatever the hell they want. I mean, there's still going to be this Moskva and, like, this Montana, but you can find angles here. Schlieffen looking like he wants to go walking somewhere, but doesn't know how. Doesn't have anywhere to go walking. Moskva's still being formed. Once we get dark, it's just farming. It's just currently farming. There's nothing really aggressive happening. There's a resmoke came out from the gearing on Minotaur, which means the gearing gets caught in this radar right at the end, in front of the Montana. There's a few salvos out from the Daring, going to start chipping away at him, but he's alright. He's not dying or anything like that. So that's the extent of the Minotaur's latest push. Doesn't really have angles for anything else. Moskva radar is going to keep him at bay. Well, the radar's over now. He knows it is because his gearing got caught in it. MOYAI and Moskva are going to be reversing up behind his rock. Schlieffen is no longer there. Schlieffen's over there. They know where he is, so he doesn't have to worry too much about him right now unless the Schlieffen turns all the way around. No, Schlieffen's currently busy trying to lob the rock and try and shoot this Conqueror. And getting, you know, 0 damage because it's an angled Conqueror. The return to the farming, 2 radars come out, so Z52 is now very radared. I think the call there was Moskva radar, so they did. So now the Z52 is very, very radared. He's in the Venn diagram of death. Conqueror goes down to Schlieffen secondaries. Takes a Yu Yang torp and then the secondaries finish him off. Speaking of torpedoes, the Schlieffen has a torpedo issue of his own. Takes 1. Takes 2. Takes 3. Moskva finally gets farmed out. Z52 gets farmed out. Oh wait. That Moskva died. Huh. That was 2 opposing Moskva. No wait, green Moskva. Yes. Wow, I'm having a dumb moment right now. So yeah, Schlieffen took 3 tops from that. Yes, this is starting to look like this might be in MOYAI's hands. Points don't look like that right now, but they can get into the B cap and start ticking on that. They've found the Haragumo deep within the Minotaur's radar. Only Minotaur has salvos, though. Well, they also found the Daring. He's looking at that instead. Well, Minotaur is suffering. Everything is now in the B cap. I mean, everything. They've sent all of the ships into the B cap to take it. Everything being a Beguine, a Gearing, and a Daring at the same time. Schlieffen looks like he's gonna die soon. I'm not sure who's gonna be the finishing blow on him, but it could be the... actually, no, he's alright for now. No one can really get farming on him. This Moskva being forced further and further back. He's reversed all the way... He's reversed all the way from here to, like, from here all the way around the back. Now he's still reversing. It's like, alright, I'm just gonna go reverse off the map. So, MOYAI need to either get a couple more kills, or they need to find a way to block block A. More torpedoes coming out towards the Schlieffen. They are hydroed this time. So he's not going to be taking those. Or is he? Is he fast enough to get past that last one? That could have been the death of the Schlieffen. That would have been game, because the Minotaur would then probably just walk into that cap. Well, that Shimmer would even. Radar comes out from the Moskva. Finds the Minotaur, does not find the Shimmer. Beguine kills the green Moskva, finally. So the Moskva's dead. Points still in favor of STCN. Schlieffen goes down. Minotaur goes down too. Points still in favor of STCN. For now. Yu Yang Torpedo connects with the Moskva. We have Shimakaze on Yu Yang Violence. Yu Yang picking up the kill there, which is going to mean that the Yu Yang denies the Shimmer getting the cap block. However, there's a Moskva in his face. Moskva has access to radar. Is off cooldown, so he will be able to radar this Yu Yang whenever he feels like it. As soon as the Yu Yang stops being dark. Death on the 10 line. Daring goes down, and that'll probably... No, it's still not. Okay. Moskva choosing to not go for the chase on that Yu Yang with his hydro down. Well, it wasn't Montana looking at him, so this is getting a little hairy. Alright, the Daring needs to make his way into A. He does have sort of the health to fight the Yu Yang, but the Yu Yang gets the advantage in this situation. Because Yu Yang knows exactly where he is. He's going to have all the guns on target. Okay, radar comes out from the Moskva. Daring pops his smoke screen. Daring's going to open up with the Yu Yang. That's going to soften him up. He's in the cap. Yu Yang can't torpedo him out because the Yu Yang has deep water torpedoes that don't hit destroyers. And this should be the game for MOYAI now. He's going to torp the Daring anyway. Surely they're from the Moskva, right? Right, 1 minute 35 left on the clock. Yu Yang going to make the heroic effort to go and try and charge down the opposing daring. Gets hard spotted, pops his radar, opens up. This is the fight to decide the game here, basically. The Yu Yang somehow manages to kill the daring. He can potentially recap. He's going to have to do a full recap, though. And yeah, there's not enough time. Even this isn't going to do it. So yeah, the Yu Yang does get the kill, but... And here's the but. He doesn't have the cap. So points are still ticking heavily for MOYAI. This is gonna be close. Yu Yang's gonna be wandering. Yu Yang's gonna wander into Moscow radar. Then this Moscow and this gear should be able to kill him, right? Haragumo desperately trying to open a gunboat the rest of this Moskva out. 4 minutes left on the battle clock. We're not going to make it that far. STCN get the cap flip. Points are still in favor of MOYAI for now. But if they can get this Moskva kill... 2,000 health. DCP not available. Perma fire. No heal left. Fire goes out. One fire will kill him. Shells still coming in. It's all about the RNG at this point. Or are you going to get the fire? 800 health. The dispersion says no. 600 health. Montana burns out, though. And then we lose the Moskva, but the Montana had already burned out. Now the gearing comes out, and now he's going to fight the Yu Yang. And this... Oh, Haragumo has found the Moskva. It's going to be it. That's got to be it, right? That's got to be it. That's going to wrap it up. Finally, STCN going down, but well, not yet, but... With his last dying breath, the Haragumo tries to torpedo out the Moskva, but it's not going to be enough. He's not going to land the torpedoes enough. Well, they didn't give up. I'll give it to that. STCN did not want to give that one up. But MOYAI will take the series 2-1. Wait, no, it's not 2-1. It's 2-0. STCN didn't win. I just remember because the other casters came in, I thought we were going to game 3, but no. It was a game. Hang on, what the...